Today na the 26th day of September 2022. Boduya, you still remind people them say in all left better again. The voter registration process go close, it go done. You dey remind people them not to so. I dey beg you, make we all do the needful. Let we remind people them. For say, do ya make them go register for vote. They need for. Because wetin do? Now only when you register, now it go make you able for vote. Don't be carried away. Not say you too busy. No abop say then get for push am. You play your part so that you go be part of the decision making come the 24th day of June 2023. Agnes Sulema Tubangua, thank you for the stars. What team ring we can I add today? Not to nothing past the Mabang bridge. No get yourself confused. Not to Mabele bridge. Mabele bridge, CSE, when at the construction company, tell we say, then give we an assurance if everything equal for 100 years, then that bridge day for last for. That na Mabele bridge. Then that one at Potloko district where you want go airport, McKinney, all the other side and day. The one where they talk about so today. Now the one at Moyamba. Usai EU being here for talk real for say na den sponsor the bridge. Usai the Minister of Tourism being here for ask say what to EU na opposition party na the country. Well, wetin be bring kind that dialogue? Well, at that bridge they talk about. Funny enough, CSC now promise we how long this bridge get for last. They not be promise we. But for the Leone, they be knock them chest. Say 100 years. It was the selling point of that bridge day. But this bridge, about how long it go last, discussion not be done on that part. Unless if me miss am, you be hear am, and you are allowed for correct me. If me be miss am, but I know say in details we will do that bridge in here. The lifespan of the bridge was never discussed. However, today, video go viral of somebody who I feel to say, now a good citizen. I listen to Mr. Hassan, we do the video, and waiting in say a Lebanon point of view. It was not born out of politics, even though me, I for don't like for make it tell we a name. But he not tell we when he do the video. He not tell we when he do the video. There, Mr. Hassan, for the next one. Yes, if fine, you give me your name. Let we know when you do the video. Because we no say Usai, because we already know say the bridge. We know say na Mabang, na Moyamba. You talk all that one day. But the date where you be doing, na be Kisa. For next time, if you want to be good citizen like this one where you do so, please tell me when you the video that video day. And for all other good citizens them, we go see something. We're not to out of politics. Yeah? Not to out of politics. Now I make one see some people want take this one like they make them say na provoking Oh, then na cosmetic bridge, a cosmetic road, the bridge don't crack, the bridge don't. No. Let we face this. Say, if you spend money, contractor them be day we work. Yeah? We get overseers them, SLRA. Now them be the oversee. If you don't do building projects na salon, you don't want for make your fence broke. You don't want for make them say 2-3 years or 2-3 months down the road, you wall on begin crack. They ask you for money, you pay. Waiting na the steps the way you put in place for let them not open. If then they buy block, they make sure say na the correct block them buy. If then they get for beat them, almost it pan to a bag of cement. You go do all your parts. All your parts you go do. But waiting the workman then do. The person where you put in charge, waiting in do. What see the people they do? So for people where they say, oh, na cosmetic them, not to government money. Oh. Na don't know money. Yeah? Na don't know you. And don't know self-talk. You talk say, me salon people them. Na EU sponsor. EU na give the money for this bridge. But something funny na ya. Because SLRA na then at the bridge so. And then they pam. I don't know waiting they say then they do they. But then they claim say, hey Papa God, who go see we on this country go like SLRA say them we don't see this. They say that we don't see it. So me on Tripoli, I for believe say SLRA we don't see this. They say that we don't see it. They don't take note of them. Because what you do, the bridge gets 1 year. Imagine no. Then they pay Amos for them bridge there. But now only 1 year. Now the contractor, the construction company, liable if anything happen for fixing 1 year. Motoka sefo you go buy. How much your warranty then they give you? So then say, then we don't pick them up, then they be don't write and down. Yeah? Then we don't write and down. Una pick them up. Una write and down. Then una be make the company know. Say, by the time where that liability period they done, when July, because na July then be given this bridge. When July, so from July 2022 to July 2023, now the 1 year where the company liable for any problem for me then fix them. After that, and the government of Sierra Leone, their own responsibility. So then say that we don't pick that up, then we don't tell the company. So the company, before then they hand over all thing to government, so they not go liable again for any other thing. Then for don't fix them. Like seriously? Okay. Let I believe now for a twinkle of an eye. Let I believe now. Because I don't even take a second for believing now. But let I believe now for a twinkle of an eye. But when the video go viral now, una go say, una don't begin make them immediately. So una go see am for una self. Una no do nothing. A concerned citizen go see am. He do a video. Then una come patch am. Okay. You can't try to understand though. Okay. Now you woko. You go see the problem. You just write and down. You tell the person we concern say, until you know say by July 2023, when they don't return, but they don't see this problem. So before July 2023, let una don't make a move. Okay. Then video come out. We show the problem. Then una go make her. How they join them to them day? SLRA works. How na want for convince we? Say true say una be sian. Well, if una be sian, then na negligence on una part. Not for fixer. But anyway, sometimes you not be see the video it. Let's watch the video first. Yeah? Then after we watch the video, I will come read what did SLRA tell we. But let's watch the video first, yeah? Now the video this. Let me watch.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Me way they talk to Namina Mr. Hassan Koma from Freetown. Today I travel car all the way Mabang, and this na Mabang bridge way a day. As soon as they say this na Mabang bridge where actually the president, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, he don't make up for me because at the time me na Moyamba na Rotifunga are born. Today I decide for Kana me home and I enjoy the bridge. I really enjoy the bridge. I just want to pass this message to the road authorities and the CSC that there is a big problem with doing the show at the bridge now. As soon as they see the bridge don't begin crack, so on side now, yeah, the bridge don't begin crack. The bridge don't begin crack, so on side now, yeah, so we no go advise for let this desu. We go send this one to the road authority and the government and the CSC. Let una see how the bridge it don't crack. So it crack and the bridge crack soon. You don't see, huh? Look how the bridge crack. Now I don't see and the bridge crack soon. I ain't crack soon. So do ya, Mr. Road Authority, President Bio, CSC, una need for come and see what in the apple na ya do ya happen. This na serious problem. As soon as I say how it don't crack, I say how it don't crack. I say it don't crack. So this one na don't happen na Mabang bridge na ya. Una dey see. So we dey try for see. You don't see. You don't see how you go. You see how the bridge don't crack. Then look here. Una see na ya. You don't see. Ya na the under. Na the pillar this. Now the pillar this, we don't know whether na water or waiting, but I know say na water because today, from what they don't make this bridge, today na my first day for Kaya.
We want to tell Mr. Hassan thank you for we na true make we all get for no say this happened to the newly constructed Mabang Bridge. Again, I want to clarify. Not so the Mabele Bridge na Potloko. This na the Mabang Bridge na Moyamba. A Moyamba district. The one who say EU talks in at the sponsor. Na the bridge this. Okay. That's now on Mr. Hassan's account. Again, for Mr. Hassan, there, we'll tell you. Next time, number one, you tell we the dates where you do the recording. If any other recording where you get for season 10 where you go and talk about, not forget that one day the date is important. Let we hear from SLRA. After this video don't go viral, SLRA say the bridge is safe. Is safe for vehicular traffic. For make motoka pass the bridge is safe. Okay? The Sierra Leone Roads Authority, when I SLRA, one for allay the fears. That's the way make you afraid. Then say they will make you put an corner aside. Yeah? If you watch this video, you are afraid, you are panic. SLRA say, why you dey panic? Why you are for afraid? SLRA put an corner aside. For say, that talk where they go around, for say crack. Then at the bridge, the Mabang Bridge, or the pavement of the Mabang Bridge, they say you no get nothing for due to the structural integrity. Yeah. SLRA they pull big English. Oh. You no get nothing for due to the structural integrity of the bridge. That crack where they say they na the bridge or they na the pavement. If you want panic, SLRA say, no panic. That panic business they say they put an corner aside. Because what you do? They believe in. Yeah? When they get by the structure. Whatever they say happen, you don't get nothing for due to the triangleness of the bridge. Okay? And say, they want for make you understand, say, what you hear for that video just now. Where the person, when Mr. Hassan they say, crack, then at the bridge, I'll show you the video. What you see? What you see for the video? But anyway, let's listen from SLRA. And say Mr. Hassan, they not call the name, they just say the video, but we all know that Mr. Hassan I do the video. Mr. Hassan, where do the video claim say crack Diddy. And people and they pass with the video na social media. For say, do ya, SLRA, unakamo, the bridge don't crack, the bridge need una attention, it don't crack, unakam. Then say, SLRA na in the talko. So what they do? Then get at themselves. The management team from Ministry of Works and Public Assets. We then see, and then call SLRA. SLRA, come on board. SLRA come. SLRA say, oui, that's how we make bridge. How na they call we no more? Na NSF ton. CLC. Now una na the contractor, una come. SLRA, Ministry of Works and Public Assets, and CSC when are the contractor. They say immediately, then go na the location today, Monday, September 26, 2022. For go investigate the claim where they pan the video say the bridge don't crack. Then see the video and say let them go they want them. But go see the crack within at the bridge. Well, this now waiting them fair not where then go na the bridge. Then say then findings from the joint visit show say the crushed rock. Crushed rock. Now the rock then where them broke. That's go be say I see them two man them. The broke stone. Also I see them two man them. We butu. The crushed rock and laterite fill beneath the asphalt. Yeah, they give it to there. On the bridge, where they approach from the Songo side, don't experience some consolidation. Okay, triple na iki talk na. Explain for we. That stone where you see, wait, let's look for that day first. Let's show him. Let them wire where the pass so. I'll focus by this one first. Wait me. I want to show you the one where then they talk. This one. Yeah? Where then say crushed rock. Then are this. Well, sabi we na a broken stone. How then get one name more than the column. Na salon. And get name more than the column. Then get one name. Me, I don't forget. You remember right Sam. I go tell you thinking. But then call and crush rock. We na right under the bridge part na dey ide. Yeah, by the pavement. So then fill them before then put like mortar now granite. Allow me to thank you. Broken granite, yes. But then call and crush rock. Me not to Ministry of Works at the hook. Iron stone. And then at the proper one, iron stone. Granite, yes, iron stone. Not so Ministry of Works at the hook. But not just by me understanding. Now they try for make we all get the understanding as to waiting I feel to say then talk na so. I don't read the English one for you. But for we layman them, and they try for make we understand. Then can feel force. So then say na laterite fill. Na then do beneath. Then can feel na laterite then do. After that now, then can put the mortar and this cross rock like this iron stone with a knock. Now then can do. So then they say, waiting happen, it don't consolidate. Consolidation. Means to say, now is she don't fine. Whatever them be do they, it not be she don't fine. Yeah? The ministry, SLRA, if I mistake, una correct me. But it means to say, when they can don't do that thing, they can knock. Then can knock for field Sunday. Then can get like them bulldozer them with that one giant wheel. We go can ride parana for let's sit down. Well, sometimes because this na sloop, they not be do that one day. I say sometimes. So then they claim now say, now you don't consolidate, and now it's sidom. So because of that sidom, is sidom, now it make you see say, it crack, na ya. Now it make you see say, it crack. Eh? Alright. I just want to make we get understanding. What I mean to say, they not use bulldozer, ride param, or they not knock and down because it's supposed for sidom. If you not sidom, later I go sidom. Apamolai. Any kind we get for sidom. Okay. Let's continue. I don't break it down. Then say, it don't say whether they don't observe this. I tell ya, this defect had long been observed during one of we site inspections them to this particular bridge. So if you be no observer, like as I be they say earlier, why una not be do something to them? If you be no observant true, then somebody need for losing job. Somebody need for losing job. If true say una be no observant, then una not do nothing. So if this video not be go viral, now so something unforeseen or unimaginable for be happen. Let we believe. Okay. Let's continue. Had long been observed during one of the site inspection. And they be don't include them by the snag list of issues them where for be addressed by the contractor before the defect liability period ends. I explained to which gist on where I start the program say. Then get what thing called defect liability period when I for 1 year. Where anything will happen to the bridge, them this bridge Mabele bridge CSC na the responsible. After that 1 year day, any other thing will happen na government of Salone. We be don't talk am before say the 1 year self small. The 1 year is small. It's small, but now they sign. Now they know it's good for the country. But where they rub mouth, we know say that 1 year is small. Yeah? But then they sign for. They say then get list where they don't put together. Where this thing then be don't see, then put them by the list. Then we don't pass on to CSC say before the end of this term, where go be July 2023, do ya? That bridge day. That thing they see so say that side they don't see them. Make una fix them. Okay. The SLRA with Gladiat one for inform the public for say the maintenance works don't begin on the defected section. But they are family. The same people that will tell we say, them be don't see, them be don't write and down. Them be don't pass on to CSC say, dear, before that Sunday. Now the same people and tell we say, let we not worry you. You not get nothing for do with the structure. the integrity. You don't get nothing for do with them. Then say it's safe. Now just consolidate. Now just sit down by himself. But now, they want for inform we. For say they don't begin the work. Hey, yeah. On the defective section of the bridge. But the one for let you know say the structural integrity of the bridge is sit down by himself. It him up king by himself. Remain sound and safe for vehicular use. Why they panic? You don't know? Say na SLRA. And then sabi. I don't know. So no panic. No afraid say you know they pass na the bridge. Because this bridge, now that small side no more, now ain't crack. The bridge sit down. Integrity not the shake. And we for believe. Say them we don't see and trade. But when video go viral now, they say they don't begin for make that one day. Hey, but somebody for lost in job, bo. It better una for be can't tell we say the last day una be past day, the last day una check everything be fine. Maybe sometimes then 2-3 days away in come, now it go don't can too. So una tell thank you to the man we see him. He asked for just say una thank you instead of he can say no to crack. Now the word crack not correct. Why now? Why? Now simple one. Me they show now. The last one I be go day. When I be signed, was it documented? For say we were here today. Whose date? What time? All man sign. Even today, when I go there, so when I sign. Hey, when I give reports, who don't want to report to? Who don't them be go there the last time? Who don't them be report to? True. But somebody for lost in job. For the matter of fact, for say, una claim say una be sian, una no do nothing. Now video come out, una go una sian, una say, warawere, una de pa fixa. Not to this. What's in that woman in name na one pot? Waki say, siyo! Money see. And guy get mind. Okay. SLRA. Works and Public Assets, the ministry. CSC. Hey. Là, on continue. Il safe. Bumpose or bumporo. Il safe for pass with you motokade. SLRA, Sierra Leone Roads Authority, is committed for ensure for say the national road network is safe, is reliable, and is sustainable. I wanna take 10 to go in 3 adjectives here. I dey go una broom, let una get her back. No, seriously, I dey go una broom, let una. You see, that one una can praise on herself. Now then I can get that issue with Ministry of Health and Sanitation. If una don't dey spend time na ya, you know how me and them we can do them. So now so SLRA take can get the me and them. For can tell me say me. SLRA is committed for ensure say we national road network one is safe, reliable, and is sustainable. Ebo no to tsugubo. Una self not believe that statement. I hope say this not on a mission statement. If una want believe am, I dey beg una. I want to beg una. Una go watch Exploit AAA. Yeah? Roads Authority. If true una want believe this statement una put say, una dey ensure say we the citizens of this country, we Sierra Leoneans and Salon people, we stranger themselves who they can with. We all where they pass na Salon road them. Una committed say, una dey ensure say we get safe, reliable and sustainable road. Not to true. I not say una lie. They tell big pussy say they lie. But this statement not to true. You are ask me, what's in my evidence? Explode AAA. Choose anyone per the video them. No, not choose number 2. No, not choose number 2. Not choose number 2, bitch. And they will sell we country. Fine, not choose Dandy. Yeah? If that the last one self will do na Wellington Calbaton. Because right now they between Wellington and Calbaton. If na Wellington yourself. Maxwell, Philip Street. Yes. Now go watch the one in there. No, I can't tell me back say this statement. Not true. The men go to them, oh, na the patcham. Na the patcham. This begs the question, what's in be happen at that bumper bridge? What's in at the load capacity of them bridge here? Then they put her. Instead, they can't tell we say the structural integrity of the bridge. On a young bridge, now one size fits all, not so. One size now fits all. What if that day? Because there is something where not connect the two bridge them. I don't know whose English they want for use because they want divert your attention like if I say now this corner ya na no more. No, but middle the bridge. Una not see. You know say there is a little split middle the bridge from one end across to the other end. But the one divert to side the iron stone, they say now the iron stone ain't see them. So what about the middle the bridge from end to end? That one we get opening that connection lost. You get lost connection there. You get her. So who that responsible for that day? Or on officer or no see? Who na want cham the talk? For say una be don't see. And if you look and find, I don't know if that's why it's like a rondong small. You get a little bit of slope. Okay. Say, wait me, let's show you back. For say, it gets a little bit of slope param. Then outside that one man team up. I want to make you watch and back. Before I go begin car with the panelist them. You tell me if you notice. Amadou Gandoba, thank you for the stars. Tell me if you notice. Say a little bit of slope there. I don't know. Even I saw it in Tano. You don't see, huh? That side day. Wait till like say you don't small. Now they split the day. If they no one call and crack. If they say no to crack. But you not join. Opening the day. Yeah. When they say no to crack, I don't use the word crack. But I go use other adjective them for describe what's in the day. Yeah? They no connect. Yes? Small old lady. So, you see, well, that side, na get her. Okay. But then say, let we rest assured. For say, they don't fix them. Because they don't start commencement for fix them. And not afraid for passing the bridge. Make you not afraid. That now it's in SLRA say. That shall we say? Safe, reliable, and sustainable. Safe, reliable, and sustainable. Where are you now? Where are you? So now that day, if you just the kind side, now you meet sweeper. Yes, friend, welcome on board, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, for me the platform, and thanks to all the listeners and viewers them, and thanks for your resilience over all this draw with the Facebook issue. The one will left and get them, but they're not going able to for other issues and they do so. But we are not victims anyway, especially with your own program. But we'll not say we are going forward. But here is the issue of this bridge I want to address. A serious issue where I believe in a civil engineering error here. We talk of innovation, we talk of civil engineering, we talk of people who sabi for do work, we talk of contractors them, we talk of overseers them, what thing they do, we are responsible. We ask the question to the director of planning policy and research, who are the engineer. We ask all these people in questions, what thing they do. But when they see this issue now something that they tell me about, then you know, for them to cover up within the bridge makeup. They might be right to their own sense of knowing, but primarily we will not see this bridge. Now, bridge will be done actually, they try for build because the first one will be indeed enough for railway, then they use them for rail or locomotive train. So then change it now because people will not be able to use them, but train not there. So we don't see the cutoff will be done there between Koya and Ribi Chiefdom. We don't see all lengths here they go on. People get problem. But if with their own program, what they don't put, they don't assign money them for bridge them. They don't do Boku, Bandajuma, the one Mabang, the one this one Magbele and this one Mabang now they don't do so. But the point here is to do with civil engineering. The reason why I believe say they will get the launching on 16th July. I believe I tell them do the first phase of the launching. And what did I tell we they say now still grid. They say now lot 2 when we are they are 163 meters, but the total length of it will just long now 231 meters long. But then we don't forecast it and go down even February from that till they launch them. And looking at the time where they launch, where they actually inaugurated is July. All right, there was enough time for them to go work. So coming down to the one who are the supervisor, the SLRA, I believe say not them not being able to do the better supervision. And the area of assignment of contracts. Because when you look at the contract, then give them this contract to a French or Italian company, you know, Polytechnica. But again, when you look at the advert when they show, they see CSC, the CSC back in French. And then when they work with another one, Matière. So you know what all them wire they've been dated and they work. So they've been just categorize and say, okay, the one that will execute the work now is CSC. The engineer, now one of the man who are the very so-called Mr. Vandy French, who are in charge of this director in planning policy in SLRA, in a overseer. Then they say the one they own are the so-called Polytechnica, now something like a contractors. So then go the subcontract. The government was pleased. The one they own are the so-called overseer, then our government who they can call whatever they call it, who can't look something they go right. They were pleased. And even French says, in English, say, we're pleased with this tier they go. But the fact is that they're not be able for check waiting makeup of this bridge. Because that's how we say the bridge in London are two pier. And pier, we must say that one at the flat side, so the vehicle and the pass down. Then are two sides, one side left, right, vehicle and they go two as they go. Then they tell you about the abutment, then the foundation and the deck. But the point here, let's say now two pier, two abutment, two lane. All right. But when you look at the abutment, now there's the problem. They watching at this abutment, so that they use this word they have. So I explain as small. Now that thing they hold the hole at the two end when you don't use it. The one where they hold at the end, like was them boy I would show right now, so they're flat play. But it can be at the inside, you get the one at the slope one, where the abutment, and then you get the one at the other end where they stand vertical like it's up straight. Then the one that one where they draw flat, then get the one them where they hold them now the two side. When you did see them begin to build the bridge before they ASAM, because the one who then they tonight the two side, the construction at the ground, build her up, the ASAM will lift, then they go put her overside. But the point is that they not use the other technique, but the other technique they use and adjust so-called of a steel flat metal. Now flat metal, you go say now still big flat metal. And I remember you been questioned why that bridge the suspended, you know, guess how the whole it only get two piers and two structures when they actually hold them. And the one at the end, one at the vertical one, and also say it looks strong. And when you look say it look strong, waiting the cause anything there, when they build a bridge, the one way they finish, na the one way they can call reinforced concrete. And that reinforced concrete, it mix them with cement, they wanna find cement. And the steel iron then what they mix for let it go day. So then believe on the steel iron, so they see well it is safe. Then they tell me say the pier is good, who hold the thing. Then they tell me say the abutment is good. But the point of the abutment, you say if for those when they say it get for move, therefore realize that it in a mangrove and rough terrain. Then beyond tell me during the presentation, say a mangrove swamp. So then they therefore tell me say the mangrove swamp now not settled. When you build like mangrove swamp, you just look say the stream bed then at the bottom side because they get thing with the whole and done when at the pile cap and then they get around the whole and up. But they not been get this, they've been get that in a different form because if you look at the bridge, now flat metal them will go right through with a big flat metal there. I can't remember the words you have, but a flat metal, not like a one where they use on a cement or other thing, and then up they use the concrete. And when they use things, I guess for us in a country where the temperature is high, the bridge get for the crack, expand. I mean, you get for the expand and contract. So then that plenty. Now in there you always say, well, it's okay. There was an issue again when I tongue. I don't know how the area when I tongue again and begin to show that bridge. Oh, it is okay. Now the crack they would but those crack they're not for sure. We say they make an advanced bridge. Those crack, you they see that in the bridge. If you actually work as well, but you they see like a form of a metal itself in there between the two concrete. So when the thing they expand, if anything tension can now it draw or anything happen by the end, it hardly the break. So these are the process they wouldn't before don't they observe any step will go or for don't they check out. Because now the one at the sloping and you don't begin the crack so. And the sloping the crack, that means the one at the pier branch, the cap holding at the ground, we hold the base, and we'll be seeing how them the constructor and they all hold the base. But we don't know how far they go because me when I see that the other clipboard and do the basement, now on the more side, you see I no more. So I don't know if you go deep down again further. into the earth crust of that soil day. Because na bam, so it's all to do with the point where I begin say, it's to do with civil engineering. Are they doing it? We demand they in charge of research. We know say he educated or we don't know how much he know about in research again. We go able to put things together or if they don't go check that area day. But I know say we don't check day. But the effectiveness, the truth, or are they eager for let the deal go just be shared so that themselves go they get the commendation say, well, now me can give contract, let me say get me on. Are they rushing for that? Are they rushing because of whatever the calendar they go? No, we'll try done now. So I will meet up this. So all these factors. So now in they look say when people and they do development, let them they look at as they say for growth and productivity. Because the people who be there, they don't be isolated. You get really that most of the native people and they and mix and funk and the mixed structures them. But they all love the government. When they so impressive because you see they dance for them. But not only the political side they try for talk here or the ethnic part of it. Now the people unity when that queer and really chief don't they don't struggle for quite a long time where they don't need help now and the help we don't need in program for years so then they don't begin to give small till you don't reach so when now they go deliver now when you them reach why we not been get contractors we SLRA for don't even forget when I go bring me when I go bring CSC when I bring this other Italian Polytechnica so we don't know who that provided steel we don't know who that provide the cement. So what's in the technique of them boku there now? Not too much machinery. Now concrete, steel, manpower, and banking the place. So why did they bring the Italians? They bring this. Would they expect say something that they bring the machinery? Whose machinery or CS before they would bring? Or where's now the manpower? Why don't we recruit those young guys who are there? Wanna go do what they call innovative and wanna land them for wanna go get that what they say local trade. In other words, you they try for land them for let them go know that trade day where you go able for land them where they don't land from them contractors and they wake up. But it's all to do with challenges. Where governments get for look into because I know so don't they advise them say let them follow the method way Rwanda do. When them bring money come like what they been do for that bumbuna, then bring the money and say no, would they care and go for bumbuna. So the phase one we say I done because of that idea. The phase two now we not be know how they been doing. So when them bring money come, when they say they can't do now this, we not learn for the bargain. When they bargain a point where when they get to now your local content, that was the word. When you look at content, the young boys and the land trick and then they learn skills. If not the expertise on one bring, so they go develop the one and they get them goes and they go repair. But when they are in the just pack, so you see a link between engineering and coordination, how you going for research, for know that place they say, and this is cost. But when then they do something, then they fool people and say tomorrow people and go grab, then go say, no man, this is not pass man. Give me money. What then they give me? I don't want them because they did the rich. Why there is a pressure, people and they go say, well, they full way. Building, what's that expertise we get for bring 1, 2, 3 contractors? Not too much machinery. All it needs to do, the machinery is there. The expertise is there. But una specific, una give one contractor. So that when that liability defects they come, una go hold one person. See, so these are the points where you get for look for that bridge day. To me, I don't say it's not safe for then they say it's safe because of waiting they don't put up, waiting up. But you know they know that slope. When are the two things with the holder? And then are the one where they call abutment. Now in the holder are two ends of the bridge. Let them not say the abutment they broke tomorrow, it broke. They will not know what's in at the pile where they put middle, how far it go. Because the pile, now in Holland, they don't put Boku pile. You question that one over and over. Why they just suspend that? They don't put 1, 2, 3, or 4 piles for Holland. Then now the abutments, they shake hand. Then when they tell you, say, it is safe. No, let people and just go. Yeah, it might be safe because that metal is high. Because even if you for us, if you hold people and because we see the height of them, that's stuff for life. Because people go for them, but you don't know again that concrete we don't put inside people and go past. Now, where they call so-called the foundation, the PR section, inside people and they move for worker go. So, or the driver in the pass, and then the other side, the PR side of the passenger, I mean the pedestrian, and I see that I don't damage so. That whole way they see so, now in one of the area of that abutment and the pile where they hold the thing. And that pile, then they go down for go deep hold the foundation. Wait, because all this, so I don't know what's going to tell people them. Now, just because people need there, then just need, or somebody will drown, and it's very whole, it will make. That's not the situation. If you want to go save person with the ground, when you not see the ground, go with better thing. Go with the boat, you take them, you put them there, you pull them. But if you say I swim, look me the camo, look me the camo. This is not the way in terms of dealing with development. Because that person, you and the person, most times, you don't have swim, all go drown. But this is not the situation one for put to country. Now, the situation where some people and they look money and they know rush panel. Even if it take a long time, but if you look at the time span where the people and do the work, now, everybody in front they even get an extended time to July where everything for them go check. So who that will go blame? Instead, something that the extra money wouldn't be want. Who government is who say if we add this is all corruption in a hidden way. We not go know. But not a bad thing. They will not say they say the bridge is bad. But the bridge is not 100% safe in terms of longevity. Then get for review, then look and look. If I then pile them, they then try to reinforce the piling down at the ground. But I don't know how they go do it now, with this bridge already suspended. Let God just help the nation. Now we get people and when they look, now that place they then construct something, then make something for go before. Or let them they learn for try get innovation, or get technician, or get industrial something. When I engineering it, they even that man, when I this man will tell you about that bridge now, and I don't get you see, so it's time also. But the whole engineering, they able go to class, try help these things, reshape. What you know we fall to, we don't get. What then bridge I don't they make? Why would they repeat and back? You see, now like repeating the whole thing. But let God help the nation. Let the guard things they will get for guard that place there. Let the poor civilians they will they use them with their assurance. Let nothing not get for happen them. They will not pray let person where concern where they go cause itself problem there. But let Uda they can always take money inside people and certainly with life issue. Because that life and death issue. Anybody will eat that money they wait not to genuine way. Let God make it be exposed with the people and power and their money wouldn't they bring for them. Thank you very much. Let God help leaders and try to look what's in civil engineering because that's now help the infrastructure for let it go before. Thank you, sir, and let God help you and protect you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. Yeah.
I want to say thanks to Usfriend for Ion submission today. If you just join me, within Mabang Bridge. Welcome on board, Alpha. You get the platform, sir. When I get you, well, I'll try back. Yeah. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, we get you now.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for bringing me come on this wonderful program, AAA. I want to say good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to all we listeners all over the world. Unfortunate, let's begin with this particular statement. The first thing I want to make very clear to people, this bridge na EU-funded project, but also EU fund the contractor or the agency or the one that we construct the bridge. Yeah. So first of all, now SLRA now then they fund the contractors, now then they do the bidding and everything, but now EU funded project. Now this bridge cost about 11.9 million euros. That would take note of, and it is about 231 meters long. So the first question we will need for ask ourselves is this bridge worth this money? That's the very first question. Whether people want for justify you, whether people don't want for justify you, for we or for me as a development person, yeah. If me give somebody that kind of project day, I'm going to question that particular work day.
That is what's very, very clear. The other thing, before I go deep into my own analysis, the other thing for make very clear, it's not only on the side of the road, yeah, the crack or the mark the. It's not only on the side. If you follow the video where the man do, it is right across the bridge. Very, very clear. When I newly constructed bridge, for like you get that kind of mark the, tells you something is wrong somewhere. So if somebody they tell you say now where the bridge sidomo, now when the iron stone them, where they don't the crack iron stone them, now in sidom or whatever, for me and for any other somebody will get a good idea in construction, they go tell you say something wrong somewhere. But because the one for place this delay will not see and say this bridge gets a defect when a major concern, now that make them only show the one side. But if now really, in fact, people let me I will implore that we send the camera, let the camera go work at it, safe back. But until they don't patch the. And when you patch pant up, this thing if when you look at what and do so, now the crack where they pant up, not be very clear now crack that day. Because if not just sidom is sidom. Yeah, that crack did not go that too long one day so. But you see how the crack go, not only at the side of the bridge. If you watch what the man do the video, it come down one side where you see all. That tells you something is wrong with the bridge. So if SLRA they say, now this is my own point them, yeah, they say they don't see these defects. So it means before even when they launch this bridge, SLRA has already identified this defect. Why then did you allow this bridge to be launched? If you've seen this defect, you don't put on a defect list. Say, well, because then the bridge they under a defects liability period, then why you allow them launch this bridge? Is it because you want the government to have for gain political gain? Somebody will say, why they bring government inside? SLRA is under who? SLRA is well under the MDs they will get now the country. Yeah, the head of SLRA is being appointed. So not supposed to just they come on one small corner, I can't head SLRA. No. So we need for another one day. If this can possibly the head SLRA, they go sit down, incident can go there, I say, Mr. President can go launch them, and not ask the contractor questions about these things, then for me, there's something else. That's the one point I want to make. Then they say they don't start maintenance for this bridge. AAA for less than how many months? Is it 100 days? Is it 200 days? This bridge don't take when they launch them. How they don't go start maintenance? How long we don't use the bridge when they don't begin start maintenance with immediate effect? So it means the bridge was not properly constructed. Because if it was properly constructed, yeah, and not feel say them for don't start maintenance at this early stage. So therefore, because they say in their statement, they don't identify this defect or this particular crack or this particular mark, then for me, why did you launch the bridge? Why did you allow the president for go make a statement, say, and now you see, then they assure the public, say back the bridge is good. Like when they say AAA just throw light on that. The bridge not ever gets capacity where they pass Pantap. Sansanchiko they pass now. If we not be careful, trailer them waiting and call they only begin pass. You know what's they happen? That defect, that crack, they continue for shaking. And if we are not careful, that bridge in the next 5-10 years, that crack they will give serious problem where they will just ban the bridge or not use it again. So imagine if now law say now fly over a bridge and then we make so. If a flyover bridge they can crack, then they don't then cyan at this part of the world and they ban that bridge they with immediate effect. But we not you see the English one and they put together for just for satisfy the public. Yeah, the bridge is good, it's okay, it's well maintained, it's not honesty, not dynasty. It's very, very difficult for Fen. Accept the fact that this bridge has some faults, we need to identify it and let them able for like a set above back. For me, then for able for mortis that crack, they go down usa it starts. They're able for begin for work on have come up, not for just patch and pant up. When they don't patch and so if the place dry pass mark like them March months, that concrete that cement and take patch pants up so it crack back. Because it don't they take go down, the crack they take go down. Not to pants up no more day. So not for just plaster the pants up say it don't settle. It's not true. At that current moment it go settle because you don't plaster the pants up with cement. But if sun warm or rain can too much, that crack they still show back. They waiting and go say. Then go say this one, I don't know English, then go use again. Just like we just add with 20, add up to which when they say, what we engineers then they do, how they able for access this bridge, how they able for maintain, how they able for forget what of the money we value for money. See the kind of money where EU puts less than 6 months or less than 3 months, I will put them. Now the road now this bridge don't begin get default so. Now they say now where the bridge sit down. Really? Really? What's wrong with Sierra Leone? What's really wrong with we own experts the will get we own how you call them. But again, that goes on how they award contracts in other country, they AAA. Trust me, by the time that money they come up, can don't say they reach to the final contractor. The 11 point almost a million euro and they challenge people. The real one where they reach now the contractor, not to that 11 point almost million euro day. Those that don't cut the own, or that for sign paper, or that go done this. So say they reach down. Believe you me, they don't cut by now. Now that make themselves they go now for go defend the accounting day. Because if you not say you're not involved, you're not able to wait and call, you go stand firm say no, this work na bad work. Since the bridge under on our hand, on are able for go redo this particular area again. But you see, then they defend that with English, then they defend the bridge with English. Because in English me they call them. How can a road be comfortable, be safe, where you don't begin get a crack? No, you say it's safe. You not put even sign or you not limit the weight where they pass on top the bridge. They still they say it's safe with the crack. You say we not for call and crack. There is no way where me they call and a crack. Because if not to crack, they go take across the bridge. They cross the bridge so. Now make us say if where they let send the camera, let the camera go watch. You say them patch so self. Let the camera video let see. Because if they're not able to cut that side, they see what if the crack go down. Trust me in a patch. And that patch they're not able to save the bridge. How long will they expect them? When I make bridge less than 1 year, the bridge don't get waiting and call. Then people will want to defend them. Let God help Sierra Leone. People like that I'm take for this particular show. Thank you very seriously.
Thank you very much, Alpha. We want to say thanks to Alpha for your submission and also to Usfriend for their submission today. I return the mic to you. 5 calls, 3 minutes each. You get the opportunity now. If you self want to rub much by this, you get the opportunity. If you're watching on Facebook, looking at the green section, the numbers then they scroll there. We only take 5 calls, 3 minutes each, where you can go straight to your points. Make we hear from you. If you feel say we are good, then in the next 5 minutes we left here. 232-78990-991, then a WhatsApp. If you want for call WhatsApp, 232-78990-991. If you want for call direct, you can do United States or United Kingdom. United States are 1-646-610-3107. United Kingdom now 44739-803-0402. The end of a bridge for always get granite stone built from bottom to top for all the weight of the bridge, says David Bangsu. Yes, Mr. Williams, 3 minutes, sir. You get the platform.
Yes, Tuple, good evening. Good evening for listeners. it's so surprising to me that at the end you say the Mabang bridge don't get cracked. But still they finish this bridge till President don't go open the bridge. Till the bridge don't get cracked. There must be a serious defect don't happen at that bridge expansion, structural design. Because if they say the bridge that way is down, that way is down, I get that crack. The settlement of the bridge, for give no crack dent, no for day, no crack at all. It depends on the columns where they use, the columns where they built up. Now you don't defect so to the expansion of the bridge of itself. Must get the expansion beam where they underneath the bridge. That structural design day. Nine on something on shift. Because a bridge get a plate where they attach to that structural. You get a pin. Where they attach to that structural design. And also they attach to the column where they underneath where to the bridge. If a well structure, there's a serious defect don't take effect. When this thing, you see, they allow international. You see, they expand and bridge and we forget them overseas people them way for the calm supervise. SLRA, I don't see them getting the qualified people in there. They're not qualified people there. Because the expansion bridge and they well qualified people there for the monitor the contractor. Now serious thing not take effect so. Where they can't talk say then they can't cement and this now. I go cement crack. In fact the foundation are yourself. As you see, get good structure reinforcement na a foundation. Believe me, if you see crack, the problem. No problem. They cannot say bridge later they will expand like that. Hey, is this alone? We go put round peg na square hole. Believe me. If you look closely, now that bridge where they say we broke, whatever, we broke, where they say they repair way and you see the columns they were put? You see the columns? It was well structured. Bridge where they go build the columns of an for well structured. If the column is not structured, believe me, the expansion being where they put across, believe me, they go hamburg them. Because that column then they toward that bridge. That serious effect that bridge you don't get so. You know, take 10 minutes, get inspect them properly. Before they go allow any vehicle for the go for pass there. They will close that bridge immediately. That bridge is foreclosed immediately. You know, because it will cause a lot of disaster. So Ryan, and I'm your contribution on that.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. How about you? You don't call? When they return, you call, yeah? You will call, expect we call, now you do not. We talk about the newly constructed Mabang Bridge. Yes, Bex, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Like it to the first proposal. Salon business to do high blood pressure every blessed them
headphone
pay.
you dey use because it dey crack.
Yeah. Okay, they get me now. Yeah, na headphone I'm they use here.
Okay, now
You they get
clear.
me now.
Yes.
First and foremost, the EU for sue CSA company for breach contract of breach, and because the money we them pay, if you EU give the money directly to CSC, they for refund the money back. Whether na SLRA the money pass through or not through government, whoever EU pass the money to, EU for request for the money back. Because when you look at the bridge, first and foremost, the family they listen to the guy with me, they talk about the bridge. Tell you they talk about the bridge about 1 year, like guarantee. I never heard they build bridge and talk about 1 year guarantee. Because if I remember in the 80s, 70s, we were about them they build that country day. Till we turn passo, then road then they still they even the tagron na portal them they you go see. SLRA na portal no more than sabi for make that country. They will not get any qualified Sierra Leonean for anything at this world, if not to thief. Because they know they put the right people away, get the qualification for do that job then they then go put them farm them, you know they put somebody because you want for make you help somebody certain job then they you don't need for babysit or for come sugar quota. You need qualified people. CSE, which thing is make? I don't go to Senegal last year then they make the road and then this thing. Then a concrete some more than sabi. Where they don't build on my border, if you pass the back, they wait like in Calais pass the. CSE then a solo for more they make road there for my 38. Look the place. Who say SLRA they don't take knife, they don't shape the brown envelope, they don't get written and get forget because they know say they not qualify for do I mean they go call CSC. So CSC bag can collect the contract and give them tip. So who say this country they go? Every day for what I know one now we the other one before the one they dry the other one don't come out. They all, look, I don't want to use some word play because I don't want to become a politician or politics. I don't want to use politics because I don't belong to none of these parties. But we dey look at normal, sometimes we can blame government. But with people in SSF they did it, whether they na any of this party, they know they feel say this now we country, you go bid for job, they give you job, you know go do the job. Imagine a bridge not even 31 days, don't get crack. Look the crack, not a small crack. Oh. But imagine bridge. I mean, I don't know now that bridge where they may say the one can build from Tagrin to I don't know Kisii where. For don't build the sea force before they go for don't build bridge. Because just imagine the kind of money they for don't put on that bridge there, when they can begin talk say the bridge don't crack less than 1 month. Put people away competent, but they put people this is the love of the country now will not get. We all the kind of one power, una can go vote, una can go register, una can go this. The love not there for the country. The passional interest. It's a disgrace. I don't know the people when they close to EU now. We go call them say, that crew, I watch the video. That crew, that man go speak at that opening of the bridge. Let go speak and back. Let ask CSC and SLRA and the government who side them put the money because that money it pass the bridge. That bridge you know what's that money they. Because when I go buy them Chinese and all the way, they take 3 hours. When I don't do feasibility of the soil, the land. For long know if the concrete or the iron the owner they can fix. If it really fit for that kind of soil, when I just go build botobata because I want the money. Brother Salon, sorry. Well, go to my chance, sell all the money and talk. Salon.
All right, thank you very much, Bex. Just call 110 and we go return the call. And when they call you, I saw the call in kind sign. Na ya na salon. They say the bridge not crackle. So take 10 use word on the bridge. Yes, caller, what are we talk to?
My name Musa. I call from Sweden.
Yes, Musa, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, Triple A. Glad you will give me a chance for our global talk. Now, this president view for the sea and the way they make blind, like say, in the sea. And if you do one the way they can get the contract, that we don't see, say, okay, that we don't find out this problem and then not fix them. Just like what you say somebody for lost in job. That's his fact. But trust me, nobody no will lost in job. You know why? They will let me go painter today. You wait for say now for say no to crack. My brother, that small that me picking me where them born yesterday. We see that they call and crack. These are within the SLPP they good at. You understand? They're good at life. You see the thing, you see the crack, you see the thing, it cross the street. You know, now then kind here abu for they take go show President Bill, see the kind work, or even not to presidents, the government put the money, but the government is still in charge. You understand? Because until you go down the country, the president is in charge. Abu then kind here for go show President Bill see now this they go on, no so this kind see the kind work they go do. This work no guarantee. Till way President Bill, he open mouth in talk say 100 years guarantee this thing go day. I don't know if you forget for say 100 days or 100 years. I don't know. Maybe you forget for say 100 days.
No, not to
You
this
understand?
one. Now that McBailey one be 100 years. This one and not be
Okay.
talk no year for him.
Okay. Okay. I've visited this one. So that I can't tell if I don't take you go show President B. You say, see them can't tell, see them can't tell. Now I make some time back if I for listening to opposition. Not to all to opposition they talk on a lie. Sometimes if I don't listen to myself, this is a clear example. But trust me, nobody no go lost in job. Nobody no go lost in job back. They go count that Leo says cement, they kind of painter. He just a fool himself. I don't know why he fool. You understand? We don't if you don't do construction, if you not put better cement or better instruction, why the bill yourself the crack? Why incident will be happen about? One man be the bill. I don't know if he did in worry or they get a contract or share of fully person, they go make up garret. And forget about it even happen with it collapse everything. When they reach the last floor, now everything collapse. Now so go to see some of them bridge here. So this I don't know this country side to go right now. It just I don't know side go. We just pray to God, Lord God give you the right leader. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Musa. We know they pray for any kind disaster will go happen. That's why the call was timely and we hope say them do the right thing. Yes, Ezekiel, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much, Triple A. Every day we dey on you know, we get definitely some few times where people and they criticize, but majority of we will they call. Now follow we talk about ways how we for make things change in the country. This na behavior way it dey happen all the time, not to just about this bridge. This na everybody in that country, you get for go sit down back and begin for study yourself. Because this nothing way they constantly happen with even normal contractors what they get. Who say 5 bag cement for good day, then don't tell you 5 bag. Now 2 bag now then they go use, then sell the other one. The same behavior, if you don't use them, when you get that small contract, you will continue for applying when you get a bigger contract. And this whole chap, it not just happen with the contractors, it happen from the top. The man way they give the contract, he don't already get a bidding from the other person for tell and say, hey, if I win this contract, now this are they give you. And so the thing they continue for scale down, just like when they try for go up a mountain, you just make you step there. Till you go up. Now, so that money they go and drop. By the time they reach to the person where they do the construction, it don't cut half. And the person now where they do the construction, since it be don't promise other people and at the top for let them give them, in back go back and cut. By the time you know they walk away for don't get the richness of it for let it last that long, they don't get the problem.
So this not to just about the government, not to just about the contractors. This not just about the whole country. We as Sierra Leoneans, we get for stop this idea who side the entire Canada for it. That story, that parable they now for just waiting and they pay you now you for it. But right now the cow them they on the loose. They go and eat anything, anything. Just like literally how the cow them self day. Now just today I find out I be sent for let them buy some things charcoal for let them use that for some poultry. Cow then go eat the charcoal. It was a news to me. Cow eats charcoal. But this is literally happening with the cow there. Now the same thing it happen with the human beings there, Sierra Leone. With the chap thing we gaze. And sometimes you will forget say now you self you the chap. Now if that bridge collapse, everything else we been the going at that place there, it is slow down, way it dey cost, the price for go up, and then you wait in a village now you begin cry, oh, why price don't go up? Well, now this behavior where we all they condone. Right now, where we they on now, every day we they complain about things that wait for change, una fit say na party business. That big bridge collapse, it dey affect everybody, not to just one person where they support this party or this party. It dey affect everybody. In a left for they support people away, then they cause problem for we. This idea of we want for left the country and go other side. That other side that you need for study them for let you see what thing they put in place where you make you one can day. Most people wait in the inside government they've been done can and see how this system they work. Hey, boy, Lord, we make some changes for our country. The bridge, not to even the bridge, not even big. Like if motoka collapse by that bridge, it not even get side for go pull over. Now the lane, now they stop. And then wait and they go for go open and then they sing all over the place. Bridge where you forget, apart from Wusai people and the worker, that bridge they forget in case motoka broke down, it forget side Wusai they pull over a park like almost a lane. So that the other one then they no go stop, then go continue for go. Where then they can't give you free money for let you do that job they that you for don't add up for the analysis. So that when then they give you the money, if it's not enough, then go say, okay, yeah, that money not enough for if not this type of bridge we want to make. No, they even do something good for we young people. The one that don't make back is not good. No, Lord, we left. If we not left this, we go there for this area. Till we die, the other generation come back, till them die. That's so Sierra Leone for day. All man, begin for hold yourself accountable, then you go able to hold the leaders they accountable. Because you don't tolerate thief, so they allow thief man there for rule you. If you not change yourself, it will be very difficult for hold the leaders they accountable. Thank you so much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
We'll bring now our last caller for today. You maybe don't call we, now you they call so the last caller for today. Ayana Saloon. Yes, caller, what would they talk to, please?
Yeah, Triple A, how are you, sir? This is AS Bangura for Pennsylvania.
Yes, Bangura. 3 minutes, sir.
Oh, Triple A, you're my boss. How are you? Yes, sir. You know, this issue with this bridge, I'm not really surprised because, you know, it's become a norm, just like how the other brother talked. And, you know, I don't want to put too much blame by the Salon people in because it's a shame to say, you know, what's that in count I did for it, but for a lot of people in Sierra Leone, they don't have a choice. But Kumana Salona get choice. So, you know, infrastructure is one thing. A bridge, a simple bridge, which is a key part of transportation, especially, you know, we're talking about trying to move in a new direction and have, you know, investors coming, you know, have all of these new, you know, potential things that are supposed to happen, these good things. And we can't even get a bridge, right? A bridge. And that is, you know, it's sad enough that, you know, I don't know how newly constructed this bridge is, but it's sad enough that it sounds like it's a pretty new bridge. It's sad enough that a new bridge is already cracking and looking like it's unsafe, and yet you have the leaders talking about how it's safe for vehicular travel. That's sad. That's sad. But it is sad amongst in every way possible. And which that man talk it true because which it happen at the same at the thief because not chap they call him chap, but the thief they start from the top. Okay, from the moment where the funds then came, that man don't say okay, well the man where they receive the funds, okay, well at this me the cut and this me the chap and tap. So before the planning itself they go before the plan itself they begin go into execution, that man don't cut in your cut. So the bubble where they under impact the cut in your cut. The one where they under the cut in your cut. Say by the time where they reach now for do the bridge, now chaff money in the left. But how long we go there for this? Sincerely speaking, and honestly, you talk about if you look at the past regime and the current regime, me not I can talk, but I can talk this talk here. I want people understand. Say I am not a party. I am in no favor of any party in Sierra Leone. Okay, I am zero. I am in no favor of any party. Me people in the APC, me papa sign APC, me mama sign SLPP. I am neutral. But one thing what I go say about APC wouldn't come. They were very, very, very big on road infrastructure, which is important in any nation that is trying to build and grow. Road infrastructure, it is so important. It is ridiculous. Okay, and they were big on that. I don't understand why this new regime came and they didn't, follow along that trajectory. You know, if not something they better the continue, why you not go continue? But you get to say stop all low stats we on the bridge when they say, oh, the Lunge bridge you can pack. I remember I be watch one video where Marabio just take a position. How they can open new airports. Now the Russians say now they can open the airports and they pay for all kinds of crazy money. When the people that they bring down for open the airport, say they will not see the airport. The point of the matter is there has to be some form of physical infrastructure, sound physical infrastructure in order for the country to move forward. Before they begin to do anything, People like I don't know what me get for say, bro. I know so I don't take up so much time.
All right, thank you very much, yes, from.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I know say the line don't close. I don't see enough for call again. Mike, close, squeeze you in. Yes, Mike, you get 3 minutes.
Yeah, I don't want to stay long. When I'm not tonight with this cosmetic bridge here, so this bridge is a cosmetic bridge. The bridge for last 100 years, even last 60 days, you don't crack. When I'm not tonight, man. If they for we build Lungate Bridge for now, what will be happy now? I'm not tonight, so people a cosmetic bridge. That's what they build now. The new ways. When they use politics you know, for do things instead of doing for let them do it the right way, and they create all this problem. If we don't do this bridge the right way, when I do and the way what they're supposed to do, instead of use politics and use them for campaign, the bridge will become more fine. But you see, now the hacker, now he come up and then so the hacker, the bad act, now they affected so. Now make this bridge crack so because una no respect the people that we go gather the fund, for make this bridge here. Una just can't kapu all thing. Now the hackers so now so. But that's so now small. I mean contribution only, bro.
All right, thank you very much, Mike.
All right.
Yes, caller, what are we talk to? Call on the US line.
Yeah, Ahmed.
Yes, Ahmed, you get 3 minutes.
Okay. I don't know because I did someone.
Now the phone you dey listen because if you the phone you dey listen, you no go hear nothing again. No. If now other
no,
thing they take listen, then definitely you go hear something.
Okay.
And the phone you for listen.
Yeah. Now Ahmed.
Yes, Ahmed, you get 3 minutes, sir.
All right. So what me want say it really sad. Okay, what I want say it really sad for the country. I don't know the people the way they give the contract. Yeah, na the phone, na the phone,
You say na the
na
phone,
the
but I
phone.
believe say there is a delay. So the phone also you dey talk right now. Now they know more for listen and talk. But if you want to hear yourself, you know the possible.
I don't turn the program on.
Okay,
I don't.
carry on now, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so what I dey try for say, it really sad for our country. And see there, we all dey try for look for something better in our country. Because we don't dey na them part of the world now today. We see what they happen now. We see what then people there they do for develop their own country. So in light of that, I think say the engineers there where they give the contract for take care of the job. I don't know for some reason or whatsoever, maybe they might make a mistake because in any building or in any constructions where you dey put in place, you, first and foremost, what you get for do first, you get for calculate in building, you get for calculate the structural load and the imposed load. The structural load now in at the building or the load where they contain the whole project for make that the building come up the way you want it. Now in the structural load. Then the imposed load, now any things then now where they put there like a furniture or working place or motorcar then they pass around it. Now that one day you get for sit down, you get for calculate all the one then there, you get for know the amount of motorcar where they pass now the area, the traffic flow where they involve now that road day, you get for calculate all the one then there. Now the materials that you need for get in place before ever you put a building or you try for construct something. But it's like they make a mistake wherein maybe they not calculate or they not go into them factors, then they all then just go ahead and make feel say then just they go put something along the way without they not even consider the safety of the people we get for use that traffic day, we get for use that road day, and they not think about the lifespan of the construction we then they do, and they not even think of the span length of what he then get for do day because what he get for comprise of. So it's like then just the do based on the budget we then feel say it could be minimal for them, where then we able get something on the pocket for themselves rather than looking out of the safetiness of the people we get for use the road. So I feel say now that things they all run short where they're not able where this will get for result to all them problem they have. But as of for me, I believe say the need for close that road they just like what the previous caller say before, then close and completely for the interest of the innocent lives that we get for pass na that road day. If not, it get for cause a lot of disaster.
Thank,
So
thank
that
you
na
very
me own
much,
intent.
Ahmed.
Yeah, no problem. Triple.
What they call life here? The bridge, they say in structural integrity, still see them ken pa himself. Okay. I have a request, make the camera go waka. We go find out. Don't say we na ya. No left and so no more. And I'll go wait for una junction, but we'll go find out. Yeah? How they don't fix them. Let us have go there, let we see how the bridge look like, waiting they don't patch, waiting they left, waiting they not left. Yeah? Alright, so go there back to my. I hope say the safety of the people is paramount to Sierra Leone Roads Authority. I hope say they not plan for mortgage the life of the people. We life then on hand them. We trust to na. I say the bridge correct. All right. Where you now? Eh? Oh, left here. We'll go there back tomorrow. So we'll meet again tomorrow. Triple A, say. Ta-ta.